In the 1980s, the quiet town of Mena, Arkansas became the center of one of the most enduring and controversial conspiracy theories in modern American history, as allegations surfaced that cocaine trafficking operations were not only flourishing in the region, but also allegedly intertwined with political figures, shadowy intelligence operations, and the broader war on drugs, creating a complex narrative that blurred the lines between crime politics and covert operations. Nestled in the Ozark Mountains, Mena offered a seemingly inconspicuous backdrop for the movement of illicit substances with its small, airport-isolated roads and low-profile local businesses providing logistical advantages for those seeking to transport cocaine across state lines and into major urban centers, all under the radar of conventional law enforcement scrutiny. According to investigations and persistent rumors, shipments of cocaine were moved through private planes, small cargo flights, and discreet land routes, with intermediaries carefully coordinating transfers and financial exchanges to avoid detection, while local establishments, warehouses, and aviation services unwittingly or perhaps knowingly played supporting roles in a system that seemed to operate with extraordinary efficiency and secrecy. The town's geographic isolation combined with minimal federal oversight allowed operations to expand, and as shipments increased, stories of political and intelligence involvement began to circulate, suggesting that certain figures may have had knowledge of or indirect connections to the trafficking network, allegedly using it to fund clandestine initiatives abroad, maintain influence domestically, or support covert anti-communist efforts during a period of heightened geopolitical tension. Law enforcement efforts were sporadic and complicated, as local, state, and federal agencies struggled to piece together evidence amid conflicting reports. The absence of direct witnesses and the complex layers of alleged political protection, creating an environment where fact and rumor became deeply intertwined, and the true scale of operations was difficult to verify. The social impact on Mena and surrounding communities was significant, as the presence of illicit activity introduced economic incentives, social tensions, and heightened public curiosity and fear, while also attracting journalists, investigators, and outsiders seeking to uncover the truth behind the town. Sudden prominence in national headlines and conspiracy literature. Over time, investigative reporting, declassified documents, and the testimonies of former participants began to shed light on the mechanisms of the trafficking operations, including the methods of coordination, the financial networks involved, and the ways in which rural infrastructure could be exploited for international smuggling, while simultaneously raising questions about accountability, oversight, and the potential complicity or negligence of political and intelligence actors. Despite decades of investigation, legal action, and public scrutiny, many elements of the Mena case remain unresolved or contested, giving rise to an enduring debate over what actually occurred and what was exaggerated, highlighting how a combination of geography, ambition, secrecy, and political intrigue can create a situation where the boundaries between criminal, enterprise, and government operations appear blurred. Ultimately, the Mena, Arkansas drug smuggling saga serves as a compelling case study in the complexities of covert activity, organized crime, and the societal consequences of unmonitored networks, demonstrating how local environments can become strategic points for illicit operations, how allegations of political involvement can shape public perception, and how the interplay between secrecy, law enforcement, and community impact can create a legacy that resonates for decades, leaving historians, journalists, and the public to grapple with the lessons of ambition, risk, and the enduring mystery of what truly transpired in one of America's most intriguing and shadowy chapters of the drug trade.